Hey everyone, it's Epoch here, and welcome to my entry into this week's comic book cover challenge set by Alan at Comic Collector Geek. This week's theme is heart covers, as we're in February, near to Valentine's Day, so the theme is heart covers. So that's any covers featuring the kind of cutesy love heart type love hearts that you get. I did have a couple of issues in my collection that had actual hearts on the cover, but Alan stipulated that it was the kind of the love heart that we're all familiar with that you use. So I've dove into my personal comic book collection and picked out 10 covers that include love hearts on the cover, so hearts on the cover, and to share with you today. So let's take a look. First up this week is Captain Harlock #2. Here we have Captain Harlock on the cover, who's returned to the tree where he carved a love heart in it with a knife to kind of reminisce about his kind of long lost love Maya there. So we have Captain Harlock kind of with the tree where he carved a love heart in to commemorate his kind of a relationship with Maya. So that's Captain Harlock #2. The number 9 spot this week goes to World of Archie #11. This was a cover that I'd left out of the of my picks for the underwater cover challenge. Which you can check out that video. I'll link it somewhere if you want to check that out. But so I left this issue out of that challenge, but I was lucky I was able to use it here for the heart challenge, because it is a great cover. It's one of those kind of like classic Archie covers. So they're under the water. We have Betty here kind of kissing Archie on the cheek. So naturally, it has all these kind of like cartoon love hearts around his head because he's a bit enamored. And of course, we have Veronica in the distance, who's not best pleased. But yeah, it's just one of those kind of fun Archie covers. I have had quite a lot of these sorts of covers from the Archie style books that had these love hearts on, so I just whittled it down to a few for this video. But there's definitely plenty more in the collection. But starting off with these ones, we have World of Archie #11. In at number 8, we have Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever, What If #1. Again, another one of those kind of like Archie kind of books with the characters with the love hearts around them. This time I thought this one was quite interesting because instead of Archie, who usually happens to, this time it's happening to Jughead, and he has kind of Betty and Veronica swinging over him. We have Archie here in the foreground, just confused because it's usually him kind of thing. So I just thought that was an interesting take on those kind of Archie covers. So that's Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever, What If #1. And at number 7 this week, we have another classic Archie cover. This one is a classic Dan DeCarlo cover. Here we have Cherry Blossom here, or Cheryl Blossom, even on the cover here, looking kind of hot, and she's so hot and to Archie that she's melting the snow around her. And here we have Archie kind of just like a deer in the headlights, just staring with the love hearts kind of spinning around his head. You see that motion there of them, of them spinning round. So just thought it was one of my kind of favourite kind of Archie covers in that style, and this is Archie number 446. The number 6 spot this week goes to Love Everlasting #5. This is the variant cover by Amanda Corner, one of my favourite artists, so I collect kind of all of her covers. On this cover here, I thought it was a kind of interesting. It was sort of different to the covers we've just seen with the kind of like floating hearts around the people. In this instance, we have the 4 characters who have sort of heart-shaped holes on their body, so 2 in the head and 2 in the chest, which I thought was quite an interesting take in that, like their hearts have been stolen or kind of love has died to them. I don't really know much about this series, Love Everlasting. I don't know what's going on in it. I literally only bought this issue a couple of months ago just because it's the Amanda Corner did the variant cover, but it's a cool cover with an interesting take on the love heart shape. So that's Love Everlasting #5. And at number 5 this week, we have another recent book. This time it's Tiger Division #1, and this is the Art Germ variant. I love Art Germ's work as well, and this is such a great cover here of the character. Tiger Division are a kind of all Korean superhero team that started recently, but I just really love this cover, the way he's got the character here, and she's making the heart symbol with her 2 hands together, and around that is sort of an art kind of afterglow after image, showing the heart kind of around the heart that she's making with her hands. So I just thought this was a really cool one from Art Germ. So that's Tiger Division #1. Next up this week is Green Arrow and Black Canary #17. Here we have Cupid on the cover as one of Green Arrow's more recent villains, and she's got the kind of arrow there in her hand, and she's carved a heart shape into her chest there, which is kind of interesting. This issue is also the first appearance of Cupid, and I guess her first cover appearance as well. She was she ended up being used in the Arrow TV show starting in series 3. I think she was a recurring villain for a wee while there. So this is a quite a cool one there. We have, like I say, Cupid, who's carved that heart shape into her chest there, which is kind of interesting. So that's Green Arrow and Black Canary number 17. In at number 3 this week is Harley Quinn, Harley Loves Joker number 1, which is the first issue in a 2-issue kind of mini-series, which reprints the Harley Loves Joker backup stories, starting from Harley Quinn Volume 3 number 17, with a brand new cover by Amanda Conner, again, who's one of my favourite artists, and of course is kind of one of the definitive Harley Quinn artists. So this is just a really cool cover, because we have kind of Harley and Joker there, kind of eyeing each other up. But in the background we have like a series of hearts, kind of concentric hearts. Some are smashed, some aren't, kind of layered upon one another. So it's quite a lot of hearts on the cover, and also there's the heart in the logo as well. So I just thought this was a really cool Amanda Conner Harley cover. So that's Harley Quinn, Harley Loves Joker number 1. In second place this week we have Archie's Valentine Spectacular, and this is quite a recent book. This actually only came out on the start of February. I think the 2nd of February was the Wednesday it was out. So this is this year's kind of Valentine special for Archie. And it's got a lot of hearts on it. We have the Archie with Betty and Veronica there, and they have this kind of giant white heart behind them, but also in front of them they've got lots of kind of like tiny little hearts, love hearts, with kind of I think some have notes on them, but there's just loads and loads of hearts there. Now this issue as well is also the first appearance of a new character called Cassie Cloud, who's featured here in this kind of floating head circle box at the top. But yeah, this is just a cool kind of Archie one that's got tons and tons of hearts on it. So that's Archie's Valentine Spectacular. And my number 1 pick for the heart cover challenge this week is Harley Quinn Volume 2 number 3. This has always been one of my favourite Harley Quinn covers. It's just really cool there. We have this kind of giant heart that's kind of dripping with blood. That's got the chainsaw through it. We've got these little hearts all around that in the background that are shaped like hand grenades, so like hand grenade shaped hearts, or hearts that look like hand grenades even, and all these kind of like bloody weapons that have kind of attacked the heart. And Harley here kind of dressed up as a little angel there, an innocent angel, kind of floating in front of the heart. So I've just always loved this cover, and our slippers as well are heart shaped. I've just noticed as well, which is quite funny. So yeah, it's just one of my favorite Harley covers, and it's a really great heart cover. So that's Harley Quinn Volume 2 number 3. So that was my entry into this week's comic book cover challenge set by Alan at Comic Collector Geek. This week's theme was, of course, heart covers, and I had fun kind of picking out the different heart covers from my collection. There was plenty more of the Archie style covers that had love hearts on that I decided to leave out on this occasion. But you never know, they might come up another time. There was also a couple of like wedding covers that I had hearts on, but I did kind of keep them out as well, just in case that came up as a topic as well, because it's the type of thing that might. So yeah, it'll be interesting if they come up. But yeah, those were some of the heart covers from my personal comic book collection. If you'd like to take part in a comic book cover challenge, then just go through your own personal comic book collection and pick out 10 covers that feature hearts that you think are pretty cool and like to show to everyone, and use the hashtags #heartcovers and #FridayComicChallenge, and that way everyone in the community can click on those hashtags and get a look at the different videos and see some cool comics that they might want to add to their own collection. And if you check out everyone else's video, you might see some stuff that you want to add to your own personal collection. If you'd like to check out some of my previous entries into the comic book cover challenge, then please click on this playlist that's linked here at the side, and otherwise I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.